Stage there for you guys. Cool. Hello, everyone. Hope you're enjoying this. So thank you for the time. I'm here representing the team of 5, actually. And our team is AI Go Talent. So I want to share a fun fact that I guess some of you might know. 10 years ago, more than 100,000 creators were aspiring to become big, big, big stars. And today, 10 years later, we know that one of these small creators was called Mr. Beast. Are you familiar with Mr. Beast? Yes. So he is the largest creator on the platform today with more than 150 million subscribers. What we want to do is to predict the next Mr. Beast very, very, very early on in their career. Today, it seems impossible to predict this, but we're working on it to find out the key metrics that lead to success. Why is it, or why is it important? Well, there are 2 reasons. One is we're sitting in the creator economy that is estimated to be worth more than $100 billion today, and there are millions and millions of people that already consider themselves creators. The second thing is we spoke with people in the sales teams, the marketing teams, and we got their feedback on what is the situation with influencer marketing and the challenges that they face. These would help find the right creator, build long-term partnerships similar to LeBron with Nike when he was in high school that drive a lot of loyalty and, in consequence, a lot higher ROIs. And in general, just imagine the potential business opportunity that it would trigger if you're able to predict who is going to be the next Messi, LeBron, Jordan, or Mr. Beast. This is just the tip of the iceberg, because of course the phase 1 would be to identify who these people are. But you can expand this to so many more areas, like I said before. It could expand it to athletes. It could be expanded to predicting content that works well for Netflix. It could go in so many different directions, including, of course, YouTube. And so this is how we want to do it, actually. Okay, sorry, this one.
The solution. All right. So for the solution, we have come up with a working early prototype. So before that, we gathered some data set, and this is real live data set that we gathered from YouTube. It's consisting of 10 channels. So we started off by using 5 channels, A, B, C, D, E, and we uploaded it into AutoML Vertex AI machine. So when we use AutoML regression model under the Vertex AI, we managed to spin up a model, we managed to train a model and do some feature engineering on our model as well. So the feature engineering that we did involves all the factors that affects what makes a good YouTuber. So a lot of factors are involved. How many subscribers do they have? What are the watch timing, number of views, uploads? So as you can see here, okay. So on this flow, the world data set and Google search, we covered it in red because these are the extra data set that would be good if we supply it to our model to train it even more so that the model will produce a more accurate result. So after the training and evaluation, we even divided our training data set into some into training and some into validation. And we came up with our model called AI Got Talent. And this took us roughly about $85 to $100. This is using 2 hours or 40 minutes by spinning up. So it takes a little bit of time, but we managed to come up with a predicted value on the next slide. So you can see the one in blue says what the model predicted, and the one in white is what we curated from through our Google Sheet. So the model actually can predict. The model can actually predict, but as you can see, it's a little bit different from the original prediction from the Google Sheet.
Just a quick one. So we think initially that the video added on the below there is going to be like the one that's going to be, if you consistently upload, then you can get a more subscriber. You're going to be like potentially Mr. Beast in the next 6 months kind of thing. But that's not the idea. The machine tells you that the watch time hours across all population, at least this only 10 channels, says that is the watch time hours is the most important one. So if we continue on, this is like the correlation metrics before that, and then this is what the machine understands. So it's just different things. So we can still keep improving this model.
Okay, so like, how does it look like? So that's why I come in. So possibly like with a multi-model, like we can build this into different stages. Like, the first stage, which is we mentioned phase 1, is stars you can work with, as you can see, and then like subscription projection, revenue projection. And this is like a prototype, which you can see. You see the matrix on the left-hand side, and then like the projection will happen on the right-hand side. That's the UI. We believe that in the next 6 months that if we can build something for Googlers to try for dog food, we can try it for in YouTube itself. So now, Shark, so shall we find our next superstar together? Thank you. Sorry.
Thank you.
Quick question. When you ran this, like, how did you measure the accuracy of your predictions, right? Because you're kind of looking at the future, right? The creator going from the current to the next. So how did you measure your model?
I can explain this in one way. Maybe you're. So the thing is, so every creator that has 1 million subscribers had 1,000 subscribers before. And not every creator that had 1,000 subscribers made it to the top, right? Hence, we don't need to look in the future. We just go back in the past, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, and we know which are the channels that are actually successful, right? So we can easily test with data from the past and compare with the actuals. That's
So that's how we try to find the signals. Try to find the signals that can match that accuracy, because we have the baseline of this person, of this channel, like 10 years, for the whole 10 years. So we can keep fine-tuning the model, like, to reach that accuracy. But
That's what you mentioned about watch time being the biggest predictor.
yeah, in this is a very small set. It's only 10 channels. Ideally, we should test it on like 10,000 to 100,000 channels. But
a few variables, right?
yeah, and all the signals, and then we keep fine-tuning which are the feature that actually contributes to. So you got two things. Who's the next one going to be the big one in the next 6 months? Also, you can say who's the next 50K subscribers, 100K subscribers, 500,000 subscribers, and also what parameters that contributes, what signals that contributes to that. And even you can even expand further, because some channels are having different kind of a category, like a food will behave differently. So maybe it's not an average time.
We also use we spoke to a couple of people from data analytics team, engineering team, what else? Mostly data analytics. So we got some feedback from them to use LLM, to use BigQuery ML, or ARIMA model. So this takes a lot of time because of SQL language. So we ended up trying to save our time using AutoML regression model. Just that we need more time, more data set. Then it'll make more accurate data. It comes out from it.
The prediction, I kind of get that, but what was kind of a missing link for me was, what do you do with, okay, I spotted a future superstar now, what do I do, right? And because you're not just, this is your platform, this is YouTube, and you can be a kingmaker if you want to promote that person, right? So is it more about you're trying to spot superstars on other platforms like TikTok, and they go poach them and juice them with a bunch of, money to go create more content for YouTube? Like, what's the actual application?
So for us, this is a tool. Then how it's used, there's so many implications. One of them is exactly that. You identify a TikTok creator that is gonna boom, then you can work with them way in advance. As a brand, as YouTube, and you want to bring to the platform, you can also aggregate it. You can also see if gaming is gonna be big in 3 years in Singapore, well, maybe business decision, you make programs to boost gaming or make programs to boost lifestyle because gaming is saved. Does it make sense? So there's so many implications. That's one. The other thing is marketing. If you're a brand and you want to have a brand ambassador, LeBron, this is an example that some of you might know, that is LeBron James signed with Nike when he was in high school and never left Nike, despite being offered a lot more money, because he valued the fact that they bet on him. And so it makes it a lot easier and cheaper to partner with big stars. Today it's impossible to partner with LeBron. So that's the
Yeah,
potential.
it's a whole Moneyball kind of
Yeah.
idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.